Become a Golden Knight today and never miss a video by clicking that subscribe button and that bell. Anyway, on with the video. Hello my Golden Knights, it's richyrichgold here, and welcome back to another Greenville video. In this video, we'll be reviewing the entire Greenville OS update in this fantastic first look. Now, I have been a little bit delayed in actually making this video, but that's because I've been super busy this past week. It's been terrible timing with all the new stuff in Greenville, but we are going to go ahead and check it out for you all now. So first of all, we're going to talk about how you actually get the phone and have access to all of those cool features you guys have been asking for a long time. So keeping in mind the dealership is literally right over there, so you just want to take a left outside of the dealership and just keep heading down this road until you reach the Just Buy. So right here you will see the sign, and you just want to go ahead and just take a left into this shopping area, and you should be able to see the gigantic Just Buy store just across the car park. And once we have arrived, you will see that there is a poster out the front that says GVos, buy phones here. So pretty self-explanatory. So we're just going to go inside the store, and we're going to head all the way over here to the back where you see the little Pear store here. It's a bit like an Apple store in real life. And what you'll see here is you'll see a little button that will pop up. On mobile, you'll just have to click it, but here on PC, we can just press E, and then we get to this screen. So as you can see, the phone is actually free right here. There's only one model, which is very interesting, so maybe it's a hint that they will be adding more models in the future, or possibly some different brands. Now for the color, we do have a little bit of an option. We've got red, yellow, pink, grey, blue, and black. I think for me, I'm probably going to go for just a straight black one. It's the color of my phone in real life, so I think I might as well get as close to that as possible. And I'll just go ahead and click obtain for free, and then we can just exit out of that. And as you can see, I have this little icon down here that says running GVOS up the top. Now that I've exited the store, I can go ahead and take out my phone. You can either press 1 on your keyboard or just press this button down here, and as you can see, it'll open in the middle of your screen. But don't worry, you can put that off to the side really easily. Just go ahead and drag it to your side of the screen. You can also even tuck it down there just when you're not using it, and that is no problem. So I'm just going to put it right there just so it doesn't block any other buttons. All the other buttons for your car and house will appear just over here on the right hand side, so this is a bit of a free spot. Now I'll just go ahead and tap once to unlock, and all the different available apps will pop up for me. And also, as you can see, in your hand right there, it will actually pop up with the phone and the color that you selected. We saw this in a video that was released showcasing the actual Pear phones, a little bit of a hinter from the team. Now you don't actually see the screen that you're seeing on the right, but you do just have the Pear logo there. Not a big deal, a little bit of a missing detail, but honestly, from most angles, it'll just look pretty normal. Now, before we check out some of the apps, which we will be doing, I just want to let you know of some of the buttons on the side. These two right here adjust the volume. This actually does adjust volume for different apps and other notifications. And then you also have this button off on the right that just turns it off. Now, what this does is it actually saves your battery. So you can go ahead and open it up and then just press the on button. So first of all, we're going to hop in here and we're going to start with settings and look through all of these different options. So first of all, we're going to check out the profile icon. So this one shows all my personal information, including what Greenville passes that I've bought with Robux. So as you can see, I have all of them. My occupation says unemployed because I haven't selected a job yet, but as you can see, if I just go as an Allen insurance agent, the occupation will change, so that is very, very nice. And then over here, you can also see my rate of pay. So this is all very interesting, so it actually does show you, you know, how much you actually are going to get every 5 minutes or so. And you can also go ahead and actually change it to any sort of interactive job. As well. So I can go ahead and select this one, and it just says rate of pay interactive job instead. Now to get back out, you can just go ahead and press that arrow. And now for the battery section. So there's a little bit of confusion with the actual battery percentage. People think that once it runs out, you have to recharge it somehow, but this is not the case. So basically, it is mostly for decoration. It will run out to 0% if you leave it running. However, you will still be able to use it even though it has reached 0%, but to actually recharge it, all you have to do is turn off your phone using the off button, as I showed you earlier, and it will gradually return to 100%. The battery health does not matter. It does not go down as far as I am concerned, and I don't think it makes a difference whatsoever in this game, just for decoration. And the uptime is just the amount of time that you have used your phone, I believe, in this session. You can also go ahead and check your setting statistics, or session statistics, so you can see how many vehicles and how many players, but obviously since I'm in a private server, you can actually see that there's only just me and my car, but that's a really interesting little feature there. And then over here in the themes, you can actually change the background of your phone. I'm not sure if I really like the Candyland. Green Dream is a funny little thing there. I might actually go ahead and just do the moonlight, or the morning. No, it is the moonlight. And as you can see, if I just press this button down here, it'll take me back to the home screen, and I can see my different backgrounds, so that is super interesting. So I'll go ahead and open up my settings, and it'll go right back to the page that I was just on. I might change that to New Day for now. Then the last option in the settings is the notifications. So this will show me all of the different notifications that I can actually choose. So I can just go on Do Not Disturb, which means no one can message me and I won't get any other messages. But I'm going to leave both the chat notifications and the screen notifications on. So we're going to go back here and just go back to our home screen. You can just press that button down there. I'm not sure why that wasn't working. And then we'll go on to some of the other apps. So first of all, I'm going to check out the camera. So what this one will do is mean you can basically change all of the just in-depth video settings, including your depth of field, your bloom, the sun rays as well. It'd be interesting to play around with this and see how that goes. And you can also even adjust your blur as well. So that is really, really interesting in there. And then you can go ahead and actually start your camera setting. And what this is it's very simply just a free cam feature. So it's very different to some other things that, some other free cam features that people like staff can actually use, because it does have this free cam button here that gets in the way. However, and I don't believe there's a way to turn that off, unfortunately. However, the controls are absolutely the same. So you can just control it with your WASD keys, and you can just go up and down like this. It's pretty easy. You can also go up and down with Q and E. It might be a little bit easier. And to adjust the speed, you just want to go ahead and use your arrow keys. So the down key makes it a lot slower, as you can see, and then I can speed it back up, and we can go super, super quick, and that's very, very cool as well. You can also, with your scroll wheel, zoom in and out as well, which is very, very interesting. I'll definitely be using this for intros for sure, because I just think that it is a really, really cool feature. I'm just going to slow down the speed here so that I can actually maneuver myself into position. There we go. So yeah, so as you can see, it is a super cool feature, and don't I just look brilliant today? So we can just go back to the home screen now, and we're going to go ahead and test out the music. So what this is simply just a music ID player. So it's super, super easy. So you just input the ID, and then it'll go ahead and actually play your whatever song you actually pop in there. Now, to test out the flashlight, we're going to go ahead and turn it to night right there. So as you can see, it's 9 p.m. And we're going to go ahead and do this. So we just have to toggle it on and off, I believe. Is that going to work at all? Maybe. I don't think that that's going to work. If I can I just change that to 60? Yeah, there we go. And we can go ahead and toggle it on and off. And we do actually have a range. I wonder what the max range is. Can we do... No, it's just 0 to 60. Okay, no worries. Yeah, look at that. So we've got a little torch there. That is honestly really cool. It'd be interesting if they added actual flashlights just for regular people. That would be interesting. Like maybe they could do a shop where you can go buy different accessories. But look at that. So that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, not bad at all. I actually really like that little feature. It's really neat and yeah, quite unique. Alright, back to daytime to check out the other apps. So this one is a pretty cool one. It's actually the vehicle menu. So you can actually go ahead and click and see what all your vehicle stats are, including the color, how many it seats, and how many occupants are in the vehicle, as well as my license plate as well. You can also go ahead and do the locking mechanism as well. This button works exactly the same. So you can do that, and you can just basically toggle and eject the exact same as this option here on the left. So that's good for people who don't have phones, but this might be yeah, a little bit less convenient, actually. I'd rather just press this button on the left. But anyway, we do get an extra feature. It's actually the panic button. I might go ahead and actually turn up my sound so you guys can hear it. So we'll go ahead and test this now. So it just kind of sounds the horn and puts your hazards on as well as all of your lights. So that's really cool. And we can go ahead and... No, we can't turn it off. There we go. Okay, so you have to actually toggle the lock on and off to actually turn off the panic. I'm not sure if that means that we actually do get an alarm when people actually try and enter it when it's locked. That would be super interesting to see. We can go ahead and test that out. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that is how that works, but maybe if you're a stranger, it might actually work, so we'll have to test that out sometime. Now, the next app is the navigation. So basically what this is going to do is basically just allow you to navigate to a certain place. So if someone tells you, go meet me at the Twist, but you don't know where the Twist is, you can just go ahead and search the Twist, and then what it'll do is it's going to go ahead and give you directions to that place. And you can see it'll do the quickest legal route for you to actually get to the place. So as you can see, it's actually not directing me up the main road, but taking me on a little quieter street. So that's actually really interesting. Now, unfortunately, while you're using this directions feature, there's actually no way to use it in the car normally. But what you can actually do is go ahead and just press the E to drive. You will probably need a keyboard to do this, but you might actually be able to do it with mobile if you have quick fingers. You just want to press E and then the number 1 to bring out your phone right after you press E. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries, but you should be able to get it. So there we go, and now we actually have our navigation screen on the right-hand side, so we can actually drive with our navigation. So that is really, really awesome, and there you go. So that is a bit like a navigation system that you can just use to get anywhere you go, where you're going. I wish that they made this a pretty easy feature. Maybe you could press, a phone button down here, and then maybe the police could have some sort of sensor or something with their radar, or just be able to see who's on their phone and who's not, so you could actually pull someone over. And obviously, to go ahead and stop that, you're just gonna go ahead and press cancel, and that is pretty much as easy as it is. So that was the navigation app. Now we're gonna take a quick look at messaging, but in order to do so, as you can see, nothing is popping up. We're gonna go ahead and hop into a public session. Alright, we're here in a public session. As you can see, there are a bunch of people, and now when we go ahead and bring out our phone and tap to unlock, we can actually go ahead and message people. So this person's name is Chris, so I'm going to go ahead and message him and say hi, and I'm just going to press that button, and then what he'll actually do is he'll actually get that message. So we'll see what kind of notification we actually get if he does message back. So as you can see, I just got a new message notification right there. So I can go ahead and actually just click on my messaging app, and it'll actually go ahead and show up for me. So this is the person that messaged me, and they just said, hey. So that is really cool, and I believe you can also press on the notifications. It's a bit noisy here in the public session, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so you can go ahead and see that message there, and so it'll give you a notification, and it also gives you a notification noise as well, and that just relates to what volume you actually have for your phone. Thank you all very, very much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it interesting or maybe useful, but I just hope that you enjoyed it regardless. So that's going to do us all for today, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.